Good morning, madam. Thank you for giving me a few minutes to conduct this interview at your offices. My name is Irene. I'm doing a research on the use of social media by county governments in Kenya, and I have selected your county as one of the respondents to help me with the information gathering on that topic. It's a class project. I'm a student of CIPR, so it will not be used for any other purposes, and whatever you say shall be held in confidence. Thank you very much. Kindly introduce yourself.
My name is Beverly Nyambeki. I'm in the Nairobi County and I work in the Communications Department.
Thank you, Beverly. So I would like to begin by asking, how would you rate the use of social media by counties in Kenya and your county in particular?
I would generally rate it fairly well, in the sense that we can see counties like Nairobi County, Machakos County, Kisumu County, and the likes using it to air their views, air issues in the various counties, and getting response from the various citizens.
Oh, thank you. So if I may ask, how many social media platforms is your county on, and which ones do you mainly use?
We are on various platforms. We can say almost all of them, but we mostly use Twitter and Facebook.
Okay. So do you feel, in your opinion, that the county governments have fully embraced this new tool of communication, and particularly your county, Nairobi County?
I feel like we have gone a great mile in embracing these various platforms, but we still have a lot to work on, in the sense that we need to develop a customer service module that will help us in implementing various issues and various things that we see the need in the future.
In your opinion, and you've mentioned a few counties that have really tried to use social media, but in my research it appears that some have and some have not. I don't know what your take on that is. Perhaps you could highlight some of the challenges that would make counties not embrace this mode of communication as much as they should, maybe.
As I mentioned, counties like Nairobi and Machakos are very good examples of counties that have embraced these platforms in communicating to the citizens of Kenya. But in let's say 60% of the counties in Kenya, they haven't fully embraced these various technologies. This is basically because of the lack of strategy, the lack of in the internet. Like internet connection in Mashambani, as you know it, is very bad, and some people are, let's say, laggards when it comes to embracing these platforms and the likes. Illiteracy is also one of the challenges, where you find people in many counties are illiterate and cannot really maximize when it comes to using these various platforms.
Okay, thank you very much. So to what extent has the use of social media helped in keeping people informed, particularly in the capital city, your county of Nairobi?
It has played a key role in keeping people informed. Like a recent example is when we were planting things, and even when you go to our page on Twitter, you will see the images, and it updates the citizens on what is going on, the current affairs, what is happening in the Nairobi County, and so on and so on.
Oh, great. So is there a downward integration of the social media to the county government service delivery platforms? And if so, how important is social media as a platform for receiving both feedback and incidents from citizens?
It is, Twitter is one of the platforms, I can say, that helps in receiving instant feedback. When we post things on Twitter, we get immediate feedback from our followers and citizens in Nairobi. They tell us their opinions, their views, and how they feel about these certain issues that we have posted on our page.
So, do you receive any recommendations from your constituents on social media? And if you do, is such feedback factored in decision making?
Yes, we do receive a lot of feedback from the citizens. They air their views very strongly. You know of the KOT, the Kenyans on Twitter, who are always vibrant on Twitter and talk about the issues. A good example would be the hashtag that was trending a while back, Kidero Drums. I think you recall it. And it was used to implement some rules in the sense that changes were made, and as you can see, the drums which were put around the roundabouts were removed and some were left. Like in Westlands, we saw that it helped the traffic movement and it was smooth in Westlands. So we retained that, but on the other side, we can see the Uhuru Highway and the likes. We managed to remove the drums because of the people, because of what the people said.
Oh, thank you. So, would you say that the use of social media has been instrumental in encouraging responsible behavior by citizens in your county?
Responsible behavior is relevant, rather, but I think it's positive that people respond and react to the things that we air out as the Nairobi County government. It has helped in promoting responsible behavior. We can use NTSA as a good example, where they communicate and tell people on road safety and how to conduct themselves. And we can see that through this buzz on Twitter and the various platforms, people manage to take in that and implement it and follow the rules. Like, there's so many examples that I can give you, and the list is endless.
Perhaps you could give us one.
One example is, I think you also received this message. There was a time when people were being warned and told to carry their national IDs in town. It was trending on Twitter, and people managed to embrace that. And if you approach someone, you will see that they do have their national IDs with them for security measures. So that is a good example of something that people use to start behaving responsible, if I can say.
Oh, thank you. So to what extent has social media helped shape people's perceptions towards your county government? Has it influenced the way they view you as a government and your leadership?
As a communication personnel, I will obviously have to talk positively about the Nairobi County government, and I do think that it has positively influenced the citizens in Nairobi. They seem to think of us as a concerned government, that we listen to them and we respond to them when they air their views on the various platforms.
Thank you very much, Madam Beverly. That is it for this session. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much, Irene, for considering me as one of your respondents. I wish you all your best in your research.
Thank you.